All right. Let's see. Are we live? Yeah, I'm on. Up. That looks good. And let's see. Are we good? I think we're good. Okay. Uh, hey there, everyone. BitBitBow789 back here today, and we're gonna be doing a little bit more GregTech. Was not expecting to stream twice this week, but here we are. Don't know if I'm going to be on for terribly long, but there's always things to do. And I'm really enjoying this portable cell. Since I figured that out from last time. Anyway, let's see. So, right. We were working on medium voltage. We had just made a bunch of circuits to try and make this thing. All right, so all right, let's get this. We're gonna need copper, tin, that's fine. Those are fine. Glass panes, this. Alloy smelter using glowstone and quartz glass, which is gonna be glass and Certus quartz dust. Okay, so, oh, and afternoon orbital. All right, so let's see. Certus quartz dust. Do we have any of that? Uh, let's see. Certus quartz dust. There. There's some ore, at least. Hmm. All right. So we needed 5. So we'll do this. Oh yeah, and I looked into trying to get a chat to appear on the screen. I've not figured that out yet. We'll continue to look into it, but I just haven't figured out anything on how to do that yet. Oh, wait, we have some. Okay, works for me. Uh, let's see. I'll put that away later. All right. So that'll give the Certus quartz dust. Um, gimme. So we're then just gonna need 4 pieces of glass. I have those right here. Thank you. Okay. Right. We're definitely gonna need more red alloy though. How did I still pick up too much? All right. So, excuse me. So, oh, that's should be that. That just goes back into an alloy smelter, so no issue there. We have let's see. Okay. So we have the chip, so we're just gonna need some fine copper and some fine tin. And then obviously the glass panes, which we can just solidify. No issue there. All right, so we have the fine copper, which means we just need a little bit of fine tin. I wonder if we've got any of that. Let's see. I know that we have tin. Do we have any that's already been processed as fine? I doubt it. Not that silver. Uh, hmm. Not seeing anything. Hmm. All right. Well, would have been nice, but oh well. Yeah, have a raw iron ingot in here. All right. Let's see. Let's go ahead and drop off this again. Don't really need it at the moment. And then we have tin, so... Right, is there anything else we're gonna need from down here? Let me actually figure that out. We're gonna need nether quartz, right. We don't have that. Uh, we have the steel, we have those. May want to grab the tools. Um, yeah. All right. I can kind of just drop all these off in here now. Don't really need a chainsaw or a crowbar at the moment. Okay. Uh, oh, we have a tiny amount of nether quartz dust. I hope this will be enough. Uh, so we need nether quartz screws, which can be made through a lathe of a nether quartz bolts. Yeah, nether quartz bolts by getting a nether quartz rod and sending it through the cutting saw, which we can get by sending another quartz through here. We can get from the autoclave. Oh, only a 70% chance though, unless if we have distilled water. Ooh, that's not great. Um, huh. Is there anything else we can use nether quartz dust for? Nether quartz dust. Can be mixed into Fluix crystal dust. Right. Yep. Probably need that. Can be compressed into that, and then can be autoclaved. Or we can send it through an implosion chamber whenever we get that. Alright, distilled water. We would need a distillery for that. Which is technically LV, actually. But then the question is, do we spend it on that all just for that? I don't think so. I think we're just gonna have to risk the 70%. Now, where did I put that autoclave? Here. Oh boy. No, wait, this is gonna go horribly wrong. Let's see. Oop, did not mean to do that. Well, that's great. Ah, let me grab some stone. Need to be more careful. Alright. Let's see. I also really need to go through and actually make a decent looking building. That would be good for my... I actually have no clue what that would be good for, but it's something that needs to be done sooner or later. So, more than likely it'll be later, but beside the point. Yeah, man. That is plenty. And there we go. A little bit of parkour. Okay, so this will be the water for the autoclave. Shouldn't need too much, so not terribly concerned about that. Then let's hope this works. It's a little slow, but we have electricity and steam to spare, thankfully. 60 seconds. Wow. Let's hope that works. Anyway, I guess while that's going, we can go ahead and grab the, let's see, we needed tin, right? Yeah, fine tin, which is just going to be some tin foil through, or a tin wire through a wire mill. Well, we have that. Easy enough. Oh, and let's grab you. Vibrant quartz glass. Wire mill. There we are. 9. Yes, it works. Okay. Now we send this through the lathe. All right. Then we send this through the cutting saw, right? That should give us the bolts. And we're going to need 2 screws, I believe. So let's get those. Okay. Here we go. So the terminal is going to require, why do I keep doing that? This. Oh, right, we need the glass panes. Also going to need wire cutters and a soft mallet. Okay. Well, the glass is not going to be an issue. Here we are. Oh, let me grab this. Fluid solidifier. Alright, so there's the glass panes. Now let's get this inventory cleared a little bit, shall we? So there's that. Oh, wait. We need the mallets. We need the mallet and the wire cutters. Alright, wire cutters that are on their last leg. And where's my mallet? Hmm, probably over in this chest, isn't it? We don't really need the mortar on us at the moment. Hmm? Where is my mallet? Am I just blind? Hmm. Well, I guess it's time to make a new one of those. Huh. Oh, there's a red alloy cable in there. And a motor. Alright. Well, in that case, let's get ourselves a soft mallet. Yeah. May as well make it out of rubber. So that's gonna be some rubber bars. Just solidified. Ooh. I don't think we have an ingot mold, though. We could just make a block of rubber. Huh. You know, we probably do need an ingot mold. Let me go up here so they're a little bit quieter. Alright, mold. Ingot mold. It's gonna be this with this. That's gonna be 4 steel plates. Or just 4 steel plates through that. Alright, let's get that done. Because we're gonna need it. There we go. Uh, what was it? The vending machine? Uh, it's been signs. It's been fine so far. How about yours? Metal bender, right? Just making sure. But yeah, mine's been fine. Not too much to speak of. And there we go. Then it should just be a hammer. Yeah, I don't have one of those, so hammer it is. Ah, that is fair. That is completely fair. All right, so there's the ingot mold. So now we need 6 ingots. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There we go. And now to get some room for it. Don't need the red alloy at the moment, and we can probably put away the vacuum tubes and resistors for now. All right. Oh, I forgot the handle. Ah, that would be important, wouldn't it? Let's see. The end goal. Well, the end goal for me personally is just learning the mod, right? Learning GregTech. That's the entire reason I started the pack to begin with. The actual end goal of the pack itself, on the other hand, uh, do I really not have just a stick? How do I not have a stick? I have plenty of long sticks. Can I make one out of that? Yeah. All right. I'm gonna turn all of you into sticks. Uh, but the end goal of the pack itself is if you don't want to be, complete every single quest, then it would be to get to ultimate voltage, get to the finale, right? Which is the ultimate battery. Yes. Go outside. Uh, but yeah, that is what we are working toward. Ultimate battery, of course, is rather expensive. Where is it? Here it is. Ultimate voltage, right? Uh, going to need these things, which are going to be these, which are these. These, of course, can be made with this, which is going to need argon, and this dust, which is going to require this, which, not that. I don't actually know the progression for that yet. I've not really looked into it, but it's expensive to say the least. Um, right. So let's see. I needed to send these through the cutting saw, and then that will be the mallets, which should be all I need for the other. Applied Energistics, ME. There we are. Thank you. And there we go. Soft mallet. So now we needed this. Right, the wire cutters. Those, that. Uh, so practicality. Here, let me finish this recipe really quickly, and I will show you. It's both realistically. Like, the only reason you play GregTech is because you want to craft things for the sake of crafting things. And there we go. Uh, because if you want to do what GregTech can offer you, there's a lot simpler and a lot cheaper mods out there that don't take, half the time this mod does. But at the same time, this does offer you all of your standard tech things, of course, such as ore doubling, right? Uh, but then whenever you get to some of the higher tier things, or not even higher tier. Like we can go to medium voltage, and there's a greenhouse that will, grow your crops for you. Uh, where is it? There's another thing on here I thought. Is it lasering? No. Obviously there's miners. But yeah, most of it is just crafting for the sake of crafting because it tries to be a semi-realistic system, right? Like, if you want steel, you can't just stick iron in a furnace and smelt it with coal. You actually have to build a blast furnace, right? Which are going to be those things and that thing. And then you have to, power them and all that. Uh, Or if you want to get circuits, you have to build resistors and you have to build vacuum tubes or diodes and various other things, right? It's a realistic approach to technology. That is the premise of GregTech in a nutshell. With that said, again, it generally just gives you the same benefits that most of your high-tech mods do, your ore doubling, your auto miners, things like that. So, right. I I don't know why I always just stop doing what I'm doing whenever I start talking about something. All right, we need two more steel plates. Uh, there we go. There we go. And then it was this, I believe. No, that. Oh no, no, not that, not that, not that. Great, perfect. Ah, more steel foil. Actually, I need another steel ingot. No. So what was the double plate then? Double plate through a metal bender. Oh, wait, what? MV. Okay, so I can't actually do that. I have to do it manually. RIP. Waste of perfectly good hammer durability, in my opinion. That is fair. No, that is totally fair. Uh, I personally really enjoy the more realistic approach. Specifically, I absolutely love the how the electricity and power system works. Here it is. Like how voltage works because like talking about just real life, obviously this is very simplified compared to that, but these are some things that we actually know about, right? Power is voltage times amperage. This is a real equation, right? Uh, and they say that that resistance is excluded, but and that it's only simulated, but not really. Like if you actually look at the GregTech wires, it's definitely a lot more simplified, but it's still there. Because if you have voltage, you have amperage, you're gonna have resistance. But I digress. I really love the power system here. It's probably the biggest reason why I play this particular mod, or why I have been enjoying it. That and the fact it's very rewarding to get to uh it's very rewarding to get to various points in the mod. Here we are. Yeah, no, I know what you mean. It's Minecraft. Like there's only so realistic you can realistically make it. But oh wait, no, I needed the screwdriver, which is here. No? I have those backwards? No? Hmm? Oh, those are bolts, not screws. Oh, well, glad I decided to only use minimum amount. Okay, that's the ME terminal and the energy acceptor. All right, so what else did it say that we might need? Right, the ME chest. I don't know if we need this or not. I'm gonna try. I've seen it without an ME chest before, so I'm going to go off the assumption that we can work without it for now, and I'm gonna hope that we can, and we shall see. I do know, regardless, though, we're gonna need some of the Fluix cables. So we're gonna need quartz fibers and Fluix crystals. So that's gonna be Certus quartz rod through a lathe. All right, easy enough. Of course. Let's go ahead, get a little bit of that. We only have a singular Fluix crystal left at the moment, so I'm not too terribly concerned uh with making a lot of these. I just want to test all of this. All right, so there's Certus quartz dust. I assume it goes through the autoclave. Yeah. Okay. To be fair, I am working a bit slowly, and that's completely my fault. But the other thing is I could be an ME at this point if I had decided to actually push for this. But rather than push for this or push for ME, I decided to go through and actually get, this storage system that I've been working on for the last 6 or 7 episodes, actually, I think. Uh, so yeah, I could be a ME. Sorry, MV. I just decided to try and do the storage system first because I thought that made a lot more sense. And given the absolute abomination of whatever the chest conglomerate I have is, yeah, I need it. I really, really need it. So it seemed the more pressing matter if choosing between the two. Okay. Right, that needs that, that needs that, which needs Certus quartz, which is probably going to go through, yes, the autoclave. 70% chance. Can we make two? Two for two? I doubt it. Make sure this is the Certus quartz dust. And now we wait. I should have put that in and then talked. That would have made a lot more sense. All right. So, hmm. Yeah, Steam power is actually pretty quick in this mod pack. All things considered, it is relatively quick, right? Uh, Now there are some GregTech mod packs where Steam might take you legitimately like 100 days, Minecraft days to make, but this is not one of those packs, thankfully. So yeah, maybe I should make one of those steel crates. Actually, no. While I'm thinking about it, I need to get more wood at some point. At some point might be relatively soon. Yes, two for two. Let's go. Power source, yes. Let me get this going, if you don't mind. Really quickly. Send that through the lathe. All right. So it should just be that, right? Quartz fibers. Yes. Okay. So I currently have a bit of a scattered means of production. So I have a high pressure liquid steam boiler here that can burn off excess creosote in the event that we run out of steam for whatever reason, and this thing can't keep up. I also have a small solid fuel boiler, which has been going great and is one of the two kind of constant steam sources that I have. The other being these high pressure steam solar boilers. They're not doing a ton now in the rain, but anytime that it's daylight and or sunny, those are doing good. And then I have this behemoth here. This thing produces a monumental amount of steam, but it guzzles charcoal and creosotes. Like, this thing, even turned down to a throttle of 30% power, will still go through a stack of charcoal in like 2 minutes. It's kind of absurd. And because of that, I don't care to run it all that much unless if I desperately need it. But as it currently stands, that's the only thing that can actually power this. It's the only thing that can make enough steam to do so. So anytime I need to use this, I have to fire that up. Oh, and finally, I have just a bunch of these liquid storage drums all filled with steam as a bit of a buffer. Price to performance is abysmal. Uh, Steam boiler. Let's see. Steam furnace, oven. That's a steam oven. Large bronze boiler. Here it is. Semi-fluids. I don't think that I have a particular charcoal thing, unfortunately, but I can at least show you the creosote, right? Every 0.05 seconds, this thing burns through 16 liters of creosote. All right, 0.05 seconds burns through 16 liters of creosote. So right now, my creosote is being made through the coke oven, right? Every 45 seconds, we get 250 liters of creosote, which basically means every 45 seconds, I'm getting a little under 20. That's not half a second, I'm afraid. That is 1/20th of a second. It's every tick, basically. Because it's 0.05, not 0.5. If I quickly bring out a calculator. So this thing produces 250 at 45 seconds, right? So, yeah. Yep, it's 0.05, unfortunately. Yeah. So, basically, one iteration of one coke oven is worth 15.625 I'm just going to call it a cycles of the large steam boiler. Given each cycle is 0.05 seconds, that means that every 45 seconds one of my coke ovens runs, I can run the steam boiler just off of creosote for a little under 0.8 seconds. So that's about 2.4 seconds every cycle of these. It is absurd how much fuel this thing takes. And the charcoal burns just as fast, for the record. I know I don't have anything in JEI to show you, but it burns just as fast. I ended up burning through, it was like 20 episodes worth of probably closer to 15 or so episodes worth of stockpiling coal. I burned through over half of it in like 15 minutes. Uh, so until I can figure out a better way to power this thing, I try to keep it off as much as is physically possible. But that's neither here nor there. I don't have to run it a lot, so I don't. And I don't have to run it a lot. And everything else works totally fine without it. So as long as I just try to steer away from using the electrical blast furnace, everything's fine. All right. Fluix crystal? That's chlorine. Oh, that's cleaning it. Yeah. So Fluix crystal, quartz fibers. All right. Let's hope this works. It is a little bit of a pain. Ah, speaking of a pain, after I don't know how long, we finally have access to AE2. All right. So now I'm actually very new to AE2, which means I have almost no clue how this thing is going to work. Most likely, I'm going to end up putting storage below this or something. I'm not sure yet. For now, we're just going to test out with this. First things first, what tool does this thing use? It needs a pickaxe. Wait, does... Oh, Oh, that is a chainsaw, not this. Okay, I have to know. Do we get this back? Yes, we do. Okay, okay. That's good. All right, next. Do you connect? No. Okay, so then how do I have to have an ME chest then? ME chest. That would be so expensive. I need to make more Fluix crystals. Oh, I need so many more Fluix crystals. There really no way that this can just attach to a normal chest? Yeah. Ow, 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 ow. That is steam. Uh, I I am very surprised that that happened at all. But I'm glad that sounds really narcissistic. Well, I'm glad you found me. Uh, but I'm glad that you're glad that it happened. That that's a little better. But no, a semi-raid from I Showed Speed. Did not expect that. I don't think anyone would ever expect that, to be fair. Uh, um, okay. So I have absolutely no clue how this works. Light energistics, storage components. All right, here. You know what? Give me 1 second. Uh, let's see if I can figure this out. Okay, okay, right, right, right. Okay, okay, okay. Uh, do I need that? No. Um, I am gonna need that chest, aren't I? Uh, Come on. That's gonna be so expensive. That is fair. Uh, yeah. Nah, yeah. Nah, I really enjoy this, to be fair. But I mean, I also enjoy the real life electronics side of things. So, I mean, yeah. Anyway, looks like we're gonna need to make some more Fluix crystals. We're gonna need to do this regardless at some point, I suppose, but Fluix crystal dust. That's gonna be nether quartz, Certus quartz, redstone. We are out of nether quartz. We have two left, and we're only getting uh yeah, and we're getting three. Uh Maybe. I do prefer actually design work. Uh, for me, basically like the digital logic classes that I had, because uh, of course I have went through college, so the digital like logic classes that I had, those were my favorites. And designing digital circuits, that's kind of my favorite thing to do in terms of like circuit work, I guess. All right. I guess we're heading to the Nether. I'm gonna get myself some better armor first, uh, but yeah, so that and robotics. I thoroughly enjoy robotics. All right. Let's just make a full new suit of everything. There. Yep, there. Oh no, I messed that up. Oops. Well, I'll need it later. I'm sure I can probably scrap it or something to get it back, but I'm not too terribly concerned about it at the moment. How did I mess that up so badly? All right. There. You know what? Let's just throw these in here. No way, that's gonna go horribly wrong. That is fair, but realistically, all right, transistors are complicated, yes. However, we need a battery. However, they are also actually relatively simple. Like, what am I doing? So, yes, yes, all of those transistors are very complicated, but the best thing to do is really to think about them like switches, right? Like you have a bunch of transistors, you can say, okay, if this transistor is on, this transistor is on, that will turn this transistor on, which means you do this. I mean, And it's just a matter of how much a computer can do is realistically why there's so much to it and why there's so many of them. There we are. All right. Um, let's see. We only need a little bit of nether quartz and maybe a bit more Certus quartz. We'll see. But that's all we're doing. Gonna grab that, and then we are leaving. Oh, it has been so long since I've been here. Quartzite. All right, here we go. You know, actually, wait, hold up. I have an electronic scanner. Could have done that a little bit better, actually, but there's nether redstone over here. Oh wait, no, 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 sorry. This direction was nether redstone. My bad. Which also puts us directly in the lava. Okay. No thanks. You know what? I will eventually come back here to explore, but today is not that day. Uh, we probably want to grab some more glowstone while I'm thinking about it too, because I know we're gonna need that. Oh, so the drill does not work on this. Fair enough. Actually, a little bit of a shame. All right. I'll just grab a stack of it. We don't need a ton, so one more. There we go. Now that is completely fair. I did not bring any blocks. Why did I not bring any blocks? Uh, that is completely fair. Uh, yeah, I don't really have anything else to say. That's just fair. All right. Apologies if it's dark on YouTube. I know YouTube loves to make things a lot darker than they need to be on videos. Okay, we're not about to drop into a pit of lava. Okay, we're okay. We're okay. So let's do this. Oh boy. All right, quartzite should be over here somewhere. I'm guessing that it's here. Electronic scanner, go. Oh, come on. Really? I've had much, so many issues with bad ore generation. Ah, well, there's 191 quartz ore here. Where does, what Y level does quartz spawn on? We're just gonna have to try to make the most of it. Nether quartz spawns 80 to 120, which means it's actually gonna be up, not down. That's great. And yeah, I have to agree with you. This is just asking to have lava dropped on my head. Yeah, like I said. Uh, just asking to have lava dropped on me. All right. So where is it? Hmm. Sorry. Yeah, I think most people have some sort of a horror story with this place. All right. That's it. Where's the quartz? Am I just blind? Oh, wow. I should be hitting something, right? Yep, yep. I know the feeling. No, the worst I would say for me is probably I was trying to find quartz actually. Not this mod pack, just vanilla Minecraft. I was trying to find some quartz and I was carrying all my best things, right? All completely maxed out gear. Why didn't I give myself a staircase down? My best sword, best bow, best pick. I I, I came prepared because I was expecting a fight. I also was gonna stop by Nether Fortress at the time, so I was bringing all that so I could get some more blaze rods. And I was mining, looking for quartz, and I wasn't really paying attention to what I was doing. Obviously, maxed out diamond pick, it mines really fast. So I was just mining in a straight line really fast, not paying attention to what I'm doing. And I mine effectively it's like mining out of one of these things, one of these like sheer faces that was overlooking a lava lake. That was not a fun time, to say the least. Oh, just like that. Oh boy. Ah, but there's that nether quartz. Okay. Well, it's not all bad, I suppose. Now it's just a matter of getting over there. Also, I may as well collect all of this in case if I can use it for anything. I realistically probably should have emptied my inventory before I came here. Luckily, this thing does not care about stack limits. Ah, PC specs, not very good. I couldn't tell you them off the top of my head. Uh, but I mean, I'm on a laptop, so and the thing is like, what is it, 4 or 5 years old now? So like, I mean, it's not, a potato, but it's far from good. Ooh, yep, definitely worth looking into optimization mods. That's the other great thing about older Minecraft is it's a lot better optimized than everything that they have nowadays. I don't know how to mine this. No, 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 no. I was gonna try and save the nether quartz. You go away. All right. Let's see. A little bit of quartzites, mostly quartz. Um, do want some more quartzite though. Oh, this is so dangerous. Uh, oh, I don't like this. I don't like this at all. All right, we're just gonna grab this and then we're out of here because the longer I stay, the more likely I am to die. Well, we'll do this. Uh, there, there. Oh boy. All right. That is more than enough for now. Why did it have to be over a lava lake of all things? I see what you did there. Sorry, I'm ooh, just slightly preoccupied at the moment. And that is a ghast. Great. All right. Looks like we drained our battery power, so we're just working off of storage from here on out. But it also, nope, never mind. Uh, Good boy. That is a drop. There. We go. This is about to hurt. Wow. Hmm. I'm going to get sniped by that ghast. The fact that I can't see it means it's probably going to end up like blowing up my bridge or something. Okay. All right. Almost there. So the other thing is actually, I used to play on a really laggy computer, like really laggy. I would get like 3 frames a second, uh, at times anyway, trying to play modded. And we're safe. So I'm actually used to quite a hefty amount of lag, which also means that it doesn't bother me all that much. Okay. Well, after that absolutely terrifying experience, we have some nether quartz. All right, so we're going to need to make fluix crystals. Fluix crystals are gonna require redstone dust, Certus quartz dust, nether quartz dust. Certus quartz dust can be centrifuged out of quartz sand. That's probably what I'm gonna do, because sand is a lot more plentiful. Uh, that said, I do know that I have a good bit of Certus quartz left, so I'm gonna try and use that first. Or, actually, maybe not. Maybe it would be better just to use some sand. I am not sure. You know what? We could do half a stack. Alright. Quartz. Where is it? Quartz sand. We can pulverize. Alright. So we'll turn this into the Certus quartz. That's what I was afraid of. Take the nether quartz dust. And there we go. Just throw that in there. Okay, so yeah. So we'll turn all this quartz sand into Certus quartz, and then we'll also use the nether quartz that we just got to uh, get the actual other quartz. Ah, we might need more redstone. Why am I running so low on redstone? It's kind of absurd. Silver. Have a little bit of redstone. We have plenty of redstone ore at least. Let's just get that going, I suppose. And of course, we have a ton of quartzites, which I'm still not entirely sure what to do with. Quartzite appears to basically be Minecraft's normal quartz. except that the normal quartz are there. So, no clue. Okay. Assembler? Not helpful. Dust. Does the dust do anything? Be turned into glass. Right, right. That was our glass. Actual quartzite, of course, is yeah. All right. There we go. 6 Certus quartz dust. Uh, let's go put these up. All right. Let's see. Uh, yeah, we're just gonna need a redstone at this point. Plenty of cinnabar. Need to start using that. Milgar, redstone. All right. So that will give us enough for now. In the meantime, let's get you going. 2 sets of the actual nether quartz should be enough for what we need for. So that means we're going to need to make another ME terminal, which is going to mean even more electronic circuits. Actually, you know what? Let's go ahead and let's go ahead and make this, actually, I think. Uh, well, steel plates are easy. Fluix crystal, we're about to have. We have those, and then it's just glass. All right. Wow. A lot of crushed nether quartz. Not that that's a bad thing. All right. Throw you back in there for now. And then, all right. We have that. We have that. Do we have any? Yes. Let's go ahead and get these mixed together. You, and you. We may as well go ahead and at least have these going, given we're about to get more. So, Fluix crystal dust, which then goes through the autoclave. Ah, at at only a 7% chance, though. All right. Definitely concerning. And this thing takes so long and so much power. Yeah, this thing cannot keep up. Uh, I'm sure it'll be fine. We have a ton of power. Actually, how? What we can do is we can actually go ahead and just trade that out for there. Because these should be able to produce a lot more juice. All right. Ah, the first one was a failure. Rip. All right, well, once we have our Fluix crystal, we're just going to need the 2 pieces of glass and the 2 plates. 2 glass there. 2 plates there. Hey, and now the solar boilers will catch. Back up. So steam at least shouldn't be an issue. All right, 10 seconds. With any luck, this ME chest will function properly, and maybe we won't need anything else. Another failure. Rip. To be expected, though. So the ME drive is going to require engineering processors, which require a circuit assembler. Also going to require printed engineering circuits, which requires a forming press. Inscriber engineering press and a diamond plate. You're going to require a laser engraver. Yep, that's not happening anytime soon. Okay. So, will this one work? Yes. Okay. There's the fluix crystal. So there, 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 there. Oh wait, no, we needed a chest, didn't we? For, the chest. No. Oh, no, we needed a vacuum tube. Right. Thank you. Right, so vacuum tube, terminal, glass, steel plates, fiber, and fluix crystal. Here we go. ME chest. Okay. So let's put this. Hmm. All right, you know what? We're gonna put it. I kind of want to put it right here. Uh. Okay, this is about to be an absolute mess. This is totally a mistake. Uh. Let's gather anything that can be gathered. Oh boy. Where's the chest? Where's the chest? Where's the chest? Where's the chest? Chest. Here. Alright, and now all of you can go back in there. Like so. There we go. Easy peasy. Alright. ME chest. This thing is going to require EU, which is where these fluix cables most likely go to, right? So I'd rather come in from the bottom, if at all possible. So where's that going to be? It's going to be 1, 2, 3 from that stair. It's going to be 1, 2, 3. So right here. Ow. Wow. All right. Uh, let's see. Okay, so the GregTech wires are going to be a lot cheaper, so they're probably what I'm going to try and primarily use here. We can get some more wires with this, and then I'm thinking we can maybe have a bridge down from this? I'm not sure, actually. Huh. I am not sure. Okay, so obviously this is gonna connect into there, and yes, it connects. Then we're gonna have energy acceptor. Now it's just a matter of how do we connect the acceptor? Could we? All right, here's what we can do. Take the canning machine. Let's grab that. Oh, there we go. And then we can have the tin cables simply go down from here and across the bottom. That works for me. Oh, how many? So that's going to be 4, 8, 12, 16, 20. So we're going to need 20 tin wires for that, though. Unless... I think I can theoretically use these, but I really don't want to. I want to make it actually look somewhat okay. So, let's do it. Gonna need to grab some more tin. And we might need some more rubber after this. Rare earths. There we go. Ah, and that's what the ME drive is for. Okay. Now, where did I put that thing? Here. 1K ME storage component. I'm going to assume that that means that this thing can store 1,000 items. I'm also hoping I can actually access it from here and I don't need that terminal. Because if I do, yeesh. Okay. There we go. There we go. Ooh, are we gonna have enough rubber? Yes. Somehow. Not by a lot, though. Whew. That was close, but there we go. Now, if I did my math right, it should just be... Ow. Alright. Oh boy. Wire cutters. There. There. And then it should just be connecting the top. There we go. So now that's... Okay. So that's working. And there. Storage component. Oh no. Okay, so I need a storage cell then. Canning machine. I'm gonna need a storage housing and the storage component. Is that all this is used for? Yes, it is. This is gonna require fine red alloy, circuit, steel plates, and some quartz glass. Okay, so we have that. Steel plates are fine. Fine red alloy. Do I have any of that? Because I really don't want to make something that we're just not going to use again for a while. Not out of red alloy. We are desperately low on it as it is. Red alloy, red alloy. Unfortunately, I think we are. Can that plate maybe be turned into it? Not not effectively though. Okay. here's what I can do. I can grab you. Red alloy cable. We can take the rubber off, and then we can send the wire back through the wire mill. That will give us the fine wire. Now, how do I take off the rubber again? What was it? Wasn't an arc furnace. Packager. Packager, packager, packager. Where are you? I don't have a packager, do I? Wait, let me make absolutely sure. There. That's going to go through the wire mill to get that. It's going to require that. Okay, so this is the canning machine. That's all I needed to know. Okay, so in that case, the extractor is probably the best thing we could do, but that's not all that helpful. Without a packager, I don't think there's much we can do. We have 108 units of red alloy. I guess after melting it down, that would be technically enough to make another ingot out of, using the ingot mold, right? Think that's the best thing we can do. There's the rubber bar. There's the red alloy. So these then get solidified. Put that back. And then through the wire mill you go. Huh, I had a wire. Oops. Oh well. Okay, so there's the fine red alloy that we needed. Applied ME 1K. There's that. We have that. We're gonna need 4AU and then those two. 1, 2, 3, 4. We're definitely gonna need to make more steel sooner rather than later. But for now, we're okay. Let's also get some more rubber. Oh no, we are out of power. Uh, let me up. Let me up. There. There. Again, I'm not going to be using this thing anytime soon, so I think we'll be okay. There we go. And there they go. Okay. Well, crisis averted. Uh, oh, and we're out of water. You know what? That's probably good. That thing takes up so much. More than likely, this thing is constantly draining. Yep. So that's constantly draining about, what is that going to be? 0.75 EU a tick or so? So that does mean that we're going to have a passive hindrance to this now. Hmm. And it does seem as though the ore washer being on is taking more than this thing can handle. Oh no, we're out of steam. That's just great. Well, that's why we're out of electricity. We're just straight up out of steam, which means we need to wait for it to kick back online. Which means we're going to be waiting around for a while. Great. All right. Well, in the meantime, we can at least use what's left on this canning machine to go ahead and get this done, I suppose. Uh, that means we... Oh, did the steel plates finish? Yes, they did. Okay, we're fine. We're fine. There's those. Then what was the last thing we needed? We needed... Oh, right, the quartz glass. Okay, quartz glass here. So there and there. Uh, there, there, and there. All right, ME storage housing, which we can then throw in with that. And finally, there we go. Whoa. Not sure that's supposed to happen. Yes. So I'm assuming this is everything within the network itself, right? This thing is supposed to be able to hold 1,000 items. Okay. Ignoring the weird see-through thing, I'm probably going to have to move that. That is going to weird me out. But until then, we finally have a place to actually put everything. Finally. Now I can kind of empty all of this. Ooh, getting a little bit of lag here. The one thing I'm probably not going to actually put in here is going to be the netherrack. I feel like those would be better suited for drawers. Actually, let me take that wrench. Gonna keep those on me, and I'll come back through for the other. All right. Well, we finally have the storage system after far too long. All right. Now, I know I have another drawer somewhere around here. Here we are. There we go. And there we go. Okay. I'm eventually going to want to move all of that into these ME chests, I suppose. But, hmm. All right, so we do have 5 Fluix crystal plates left, right? So I'd used 4 of them for the terminal before. Hmm. Right. So, wait, no, I didn't use those for the terminal. I used them for the that. This thing is actually not too bad now that I think about it. Huh. The biggest thing are going to be circuits, realistically, because like that's cheap enough. So it's gonna be hmm. All right. Well, we can't do much regardless until this decides to catch back up. So, yeah, I guess we're gonna land a little bit, right? How many Emmy chests do I want? All right. The drawers will continue to hold the actual things like cobblestone, right? There's no point in putting them inside of one of those yet. So things like cobblestone, dirt, and netherrack will go in those. Whereas everything that's in these chests, on the other hand, will be uh they will be probably put into the system more than likely. Whoop, that's Stibnite. No wonder. And I think that's all the netherrack. Yeah, the rest of these look like ores, so okay. Which means we need a place to actually put the storage. That's fine for now, but hmm, okay, so you know what? Let me make some signs so I can actually put out what all those areas are. Cutting saw. They are. Where did I put? Is there any in here? No. All right. So I'm going to want some signs just to be able to know what all of these different sections are, right? So I can actually start planning things. No, you're good. You are totally good. All right. So I already know this is going to be uh, my greenhouse districts. You know what? We'll make them a little bit fancy. Greenhouse area. I mean, I'm not really doing much as I'm just kind of waiting for the steam to charge back up, which given I'm not going to run the big boiler, it's just going to take a little while for that. Right, this was going to all turn into one section, right? Yeah, those are going to have to be moved. Um, so this is going to be where my distillation was, I think. No, this is going to be where my uh electric blast furnaces are. Right. Do I still want those here? Uh, yeah, sure. Electric. Oh, that's interesting. You can't copy paste. Huh. In that case, we'll just call this the steel production area. All right. Okay. So this is going to end up turning into my power area. I already know that I want to move these ovens. So what is this going to be? Maybe oil distillation? Hmm, not sure. You know what? Let's turn this area into my storage area. Well, there we go. So we'll end up finishing off that. We'll finish around the wall, and we'll turn this block into a storage area, a real storage area. And then we're just gonna need to probably run some Fluix pipes from there to wherever. Maybe this could be like a crafting area? Not sure yet. We shall see. I'm also going to need to figure out actually how to build. That's going to be relatively important. As because as it currently stands, I am not exactly a great builder at all. All right. Whoa, okay. Ah, need to be a little more careful. Stop wasting stone. Hmm. All right. And there. There we go. Okay. Do we have any more stone? Whoa! Zombie. Let's see. We have a little bit more. All right. So I guess while I'm building, something I have been considering is trying to actually get back into recording videos again, as opposed to just streaming. Because while streaming is nice, I do miss actual recording, like recording things. But I'm not sure. I definitely know what I'd like to do. Like in terms of a video series, I'd be going back to Mind Fantasy, of course. It's been far too long. And I'm thinking about trying to combine that with like Electro Blobs, maybe. I'm not sure, but I don't know. That's something I'm definitely considering trying to do. I just haven't made up my mind yet, one way or the other. All right, so I guess that's gonna be there. And this is gonna be here? Yes. Let's see, can we go ahead and actually make an outline here? Do we have enough stone for that? It's gonna be close. But yeah, just kind of a, just kind of a more relaxed series going over just a bunch of kind of more fantasy-based mods. Because I've been doing tech for a while at this point. It's been over 4 months now, hasn't it? Huh. Yeah, it has been. Wow. I did not realize that. Yeah, no, that is so long overdue then. All right. Oh no. You know what? Good enough. So, yeah. So I guess y'all can be looking forward to that at some point. I'm not entirely sure when I'll get around to it, but yeah. I would like to finish trying to get Mind Fantasy working with a couple of other mods like Animania and Better with mods before I did that. I'm just not sure whether or not that's gonna actually end up happening. As much as I would like for it to. So what if we do something like this? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We can do 3 here. And then something like this. Okay, there, there, and there. I will say, even if I, even if slash when I end up doing that, I am going to continue to do like GregTech streams because I do really enjoy this pack. Even during some of these slower times where I've accidentally overextended myself. So it looks like we might be back on track. Thank you. But yeah, that is definitely something I'm going to be trying to work toward. So for anyone watching the stream, if you have any mod recommendations, I am absolutely all ears. I'm always looking for new things to try or something maybe that I'm overlooking you think would work well with Mind Fantasy, or whatever the case. Well, Mind Fantasy slash Electro Blobs, those are probably going to be the two like big focuses of the series. At the same time, it's not really going to be a tutorial-ish series like my last one was, though it really kind of veered off from tutorial, didn't it? Uh, but more so just kind of me playing around in it, just doing whatever. Not really any specific goals in mind, and just, a much more relaxed, casual, almost if you think about like TV genres, almost imagine it like a slice of life, right? That's kind of what I would be aiming for. But I digress. All right. You know what? We can go ahead and throw all of you in here now. No, we we've already filled the right. There's a 64 limit. Oops. Well, then I guess all of y'all stay in there. RIP. All right. Yeah, we're definitely gonna need more Emmy chests. So the most expensive things are going to be these, right? Which are going to require 3 circuits alongside, the actual panel, which is going to require another circuit. Couple that with the chest, which requires another circuit, and we're looking at 5 circuits per one of these. Not, of course, counting uh, the fact that this thing requires two circuits itself. Uh, CPU we can't do because we don't have a CPU wafer. Hmm, yeah, I don't know. Not sure. All right. I actually might go ahead and call this. Like I said, I wasn't going to do a ton of streaming today. So this is just a little bit of a bonus stream, I guess, if that makes any sense at all. But yeah, thank you all so much for joining. We finally have access to the ME chest, and it's going to be great. And yeah, thank you all again so much for joining, and I'll catch all in the next one. Till then, see ya.